Hello and welcome to day 9 of my craft room clear out series, using my stamp sets one last time before I say goodbye. I'm Sarah Jane from Cards and a Cuppa, and today we've got this lovely picture perfect birthday stamp set, and it's a clear photopolymer stamp set, and it's just really versatile really. I love that happiest birthdays sentiment, and I'm going to focus today on using these lovely gift bows, which yeah, I just think they're adorable. So the colours I'm going for are Flirty Flamingo with Polished Pink and Purple Posy with Fresh Freesia. You can see I haven't even opened this ink pad, so let's just have a check and make sure it's still okay. I'm sure it will be, as it's been sealed up, but it's looking like that will be the shadow section on this. Yeah, it looks like that'll be okay. So there's just regular white card rather than the thick, which is perfect for stamping with. A couple of blocks. Let's see. So I have put a little dot at the top of each one so that I know where to position the second one. So if I put the dot at the top of my block, then I'll know which way up, hopefully. There you go. Let's see if that works. It's easier to do if you can be right above it, but obviously it's a bit tricky with the camera there. So yep, that looks perfect to me. And then Flirty Flamingo and Polished Pink. I'm just going to clean the stamp off. It's time for a wash for this. I've got a bit of blue ink from last week on it. So all I do with that is run it under the tap and put a bit of Dettol laundry detergent in with it. And that means it smells nice and fresh and stays nice. So I've not had any problems doing that with it so far. So okay, it's not very well lined up. Like I say, better if you can lean over the top of it. But let's try again. That's better. Using my snips. I'll take the 3 best ones. And that's the images all cut out. So I thought I would do a panel in white with a sentiment using the rectangle framelits. So let's have a look what size rectangle we're going to need for the sentiment. I am going to use that nice Happiest Birthday one, I think. That size there. Might do the next size up though. Yeah. So I'll stamp that first and then I'll die cut it out, and that's the stitched rectangle framelits. So I might do it on thick Whisper White though, this one, and I'll do that in the Polished Pink again. Okay, let's try again. That's better. with any sort of red colour ink pad, it does stain the photopolymer stamps, but they are still perfectly okay to use, even stained. And so I'm going to die cut that out now. And then I'm thinking something along the lines of this. Let's have a look. Let's do the background first and we'll see. So I'm going to use these little triangles and some of these little lines to stamp the background. I'm going to choose the paler colours. So Purple Posy and Flirty Flamingo. And so I've got a lilac-y coloured base. I don't have Purple Posy, but I do have Highland Heather. And then I think this pinky colour would go quite nicely. I might just tie a knot at this edge. Trim that. And then add some dimensionals across the top and the bottom so that they are either side of the ribbon. We can still adjust this ribbon to suit us as well then. So I'm going to trim that a bit shorter. And then add that to the card base. This one with Tombow, flat. And I'm going to put a dimension at the top of this one. A bit of glue. I've already got the lid off. A bit of glue at the bottom. And the same for this one. Dimension on one side. And then glue for on the panel. And then, as much as the ribbon is very glittery, I do think it needs some little bit of sequins or something. Let's have a look. Oh, these are nice little From My Heart faceted gems. Let's add a few of these onto the card. Lovely. I'll just glue them on. I'll use my fine tip glue pen for that. And there we have today's card. So we used Picture Perfect Birthday by Stampin' Up. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on social media, Facebook and Instagram. And then you can keep up with all the makes that I'm going to create using my stamp set in this Craft Room Clear Out series. Thanks for watching today.